Welcome viewers in Edutainment YouTube channel. I am Tapan Kumar Kundu. Today I will discuss a poem written by Rabindranath Tagore, and this poem is taken from Gitanjali. The song number is 42. The name of the poem is Early in the Day. It is highly devotional poem and lyrical. It has musical quality. Initially, all these poems of Gitanjali were written in Bengali. All the poems of Gitanjali are the translated form in English. And the Bengali poems were written primarily to sing. All these are the songs actually. In this poem, Tagore is praying to God to come, and he thinks that the day is ending, the death is coming, and it is the evening scene. He requests the God to come. He says that, "Hey God, I am waiting in this side of the river. You should come, take me in your boat to the other side of this river, that is the eternity. Take me to the eternity." And he is requesting the divine inspiration. He is requesting the divine power, that is the power of God. Actually, he is requesting the God to come to take him to the eternal place where there is no fixed bound of time. It is a devotional poem and it has spiritual sublimity. The poet longs to sail with the God to the endless ocean of eternity. The poet wishes to offer the songs of praise, songs of prayer to the God, and his songs of worship is free from the bondage of words. The scenario is like this: the darkness is coming, falling, and the birds are flying back to their nest for rest. The poet also wants to take rest eternally, and he prays to God to come to take him to that eternal time and place for the rest of his soul. The poet also wants to be free from the bondage of the world. The poet portrays or draws a beautiful picture of hope and despair also. The poem is also significant, for it is the symbolic journey to the eternity of the human soul with the guidance or under the guidance of the divine soul, that is God. It is a mystical poem or mystical song having the metaphysical strain. Now I am reciting from the original Bengali version, and after that I will explain the text of English line after line. So let's begin. কথা ছিল এক তরিতে কেবল তুমি আমি, যাব অকারণে ভেসে, কেবল ভেসে, ত্রিভুবনে জানবে না কেউ আমরা তীর্থগামী। কোথায় যেতেছি, কোন দেশে সেই কোন দেশে, কুলহারা সেই সমুদ্র মাঝখানে, শোনাবো গান একলা তোমার কানে। ঢেউয়ের মতন ভাষা বাঁধন হারা, আমার সেই রাগিনী শুনবে নীরব হেসে। আজও সময় হয়নি কি তার, কাজ কি আছে বাকি। ওগো, এই যে সন্ধ্যা নামে সাগর তীরে, মলিন আলয় পাখা মেলে সিন্ধু পারের পাখি। আপন কুলায় মাঝে সবাই এলো ফিরে, কখন তুমি আসবে ঘাটের পরে, বাঁধনটুকু কেটে দেবার তরে। অস্তরবীর শেষ আলোটির মতো, তরি নিশীথ মাঝে যাবে নিরুদ্দেশে। Let begins the English version. First four lines. Early in the day, it was whispered that we should sail in a boat, only thou and I, only you and I, God and the poet. And never a soul in the world would know of this our pilgrimage. And we are taking the holy journey. I am taking the holy journey with you. The rest of the world will be in ignorance of our journey to no country and no land. That is in eternal time and place. The poet wants to be mingled with the guidance of God in the eternal time and place. He wants to be in the eternity. Next line. In that shoreless ocean, ocean without shore bank, at thy silence listening smile, my song would swell in melodies. Think the picture. The God is listening silently, and this attentive listening will inspire the poet to sing his song more musically. For as the waves are free to make the sound, in that same freedom the poet will raise his musical tone in high, free from all bondage of the words, and the poet will sing the song with no bondage of the world, his poem will be very free of rules and regulations. It will come out spontaneously, and here we get the idea of spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings, and poet will express his powerful feelings for the god spontaneously, with spontaneity. Here the smile is significant because if the god smiles, and that is the success of the poet for all his quest, all his toil, tears and sweat. Why the poet is singing like this? Because the poet is in a confusional situation. He is in the midst of hope and disparity. Now he is going to draw an evening picture. Here the next line begins like this: Is the time not come yet, O God? Is it not the proper time to sail with me? Are there works still to? Are there the remaining works in the world to do? Lo, the evening has come down upon the shore. See, the last time of life is coming in this shore of the sea of life. And in the fading light, the sea birds come flying to their nests. And in this evening time, the sea birds are returning to their nest for rest. And the poet is telling that I am preparing to return to the pavilion, to the eternity. I am here ready on this shore of life, and the life is going to end. And my soul needs the rest with the guidance of the God to the eternity. Next line. Who knows when the chains will be off? Who knows? Who can tell the time of the detachment of the bondage with the world? Who knows when the death will come? And the boat of life, like the last glimmer of sunset, like the last ray of sunset, vanish into the night. Who knows? In the evening, daylight vanishes into the darkness, and like this, it is uncertain when and where the life will end. The ray of life will end, and the bondage of the world will be torn. That means no one can tell. And here the potent mentality of poet is that the poet is trying to say to the god that no one can tell when the death come, so you should come to me to take me to that world, to the time and place free of all bondage, that is in the midst of eternity. Take me. Friends, for this book, Gitanjali, Tagore was awarded Nobel Prize in 1913, and all these translated poems of English are taken from the books, Bengali books like Gitimallu, Gitali, Polaka, Noibeddo, etc. And the preface of this book was written by an famous Irish poet, W.B. Yeats, William Butler Yeats. Thank you for watching till the last. Thank you.